What's up, guys and girls? This is Soul. We're back for another episode of Dota's Life.
You're not gonna let me say my name?
And this guy's somebody too.
I'm Spacewell.
And that's Spacewell. Yeah, I don't know if we ever mentioned it, but my name is actually Soul Creator, but Soul's just, it rolls off the tongue, and Space is better than Spacewell.
It's not actually.
Well, it's not better, but we just... Anyways, we have a lot to talk about. We haven't recorded anything in a really long time, and that's our bad. We've just had a lot going on, and we've just, frankly, been lazy. So, here we are, and we have a lot to talk about, like I said. T.I. just finished a few days ago, so we have quite a few things to talk about in regards to T.I. at least.
Yeah, T.I.'s was fun. I took off work all week. Don't want to watch much Dota for a while because that's all I did all week. You didn't watch quite as much as me. You couldn't resist the urge to play.
Yeah, I played a lot.
But, how's your MMR grind going?
I've been pretty stagnant the past few days, but I think I'm 3420 or 34 something. I got up past 3500, and of course a couple months ago I was down to 26, so I've come up almost 900 since then. But yeah, I'm grinding hard. Wanting to get to 4K before my 3-year anniversary, which is the 18th. So I got 2 days.
Hey man, 600 MMR 2 days.
Yeah, I can do it.
That's only what, 24 wins with no losses.
Yeah, well, okay, that probably won't happen. But I do want to get 4K sometime soon because I want to get a team. I was thinking about making a team.
I'm telling you, man, the best way to do it is to go to like these leagues and put a post. I mean, that's how I did it. It was super easy. People will contact you, and I'm only 1.9K, and people hit me up, so you'll definitely get hit up.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just hesitant because I'm starting grad school and I got work, and I don't know.
I understand, man. It was hard for me to find a time, but I also had a European and a South American on the team, so the time zones were all screwed up.
Were the pings not super screwed for everybody?
No, not too bad. They're playable. We played on US East.
Oh, wow.
The South American, he said that the US East was better ping than where he was at.
Yeah, I saw a Reddit post that the South American servers are so messed up that they get better ping in US East.
Yeah, it's just the infrastructure of
they need to fix that shit.
I mean, I think Brazil's fine, probably. They're a little bit further along, maybe, than other places. But I don't know. I actually don't know, so I don't even know why I said it, but...
I wish Valve would fix it. I wish they would get on there, and it's their shit, right? Like, it's their... Like, they own whatever it is,
at
the
this
server.
Point, it's just kind of, like, ingrained into the Dota zeitgeist, I feel like. Like, South Americans on US East servers and Russians on European West, like, that's just... part of the Dota zeitgeist, and it's just part of it.
Well, I've never had to deal with that because I never play in Europe. But why is there like a Russian server that doesn't work? Like, is it?
No, Russian servers just.
Then why don't they just play on their own server?
Because Russians don't like playing with Russians either.
I just feel like if I had the chance to where I could play with everyone that speaks my language, I would definitely want to do that.
I mean, yeah, but Europe West is kind of difficult anyways because there's so many countries that are speaking different languages.
That's true.
A lot of people speak English, so that's what they I would say that's the most spoken language on Europe West.
I've been playing mostly US West to avoid the South Americans, and it's been working for the most part. It's not flawless, but for the most part, it's been pretty awesome.
Yeah, at this point, I've just kind of accepted it. I haven't been playing as much though, but when I get games with somebody like it, I just go with it. That's just what I gotta do. So it's just part of my Dota experience at this point. I'm going to get some people that are bad. So
yeah, well, I would rather have someone that's bad and speaks my language than that's bad and doesn't, because maybe I could give some type of advice to help the situation.
Most people don't want advice, though, I feel like.
The people that aren't getting better don't want advice.
Sure.
Those are people that are always going to be bad.
Sure, but, you know, some people just, the way they look at Dota is different, and it's, some people are stuck in certain ways, and that's just life, I guess. That's anything.
That's true. So, speaking of that's just Dota, in the international, there is this company, OpenAI. I'm not sure if you watched the international, I'm sure you saw it. If you get on Reddit, I'm sure you saw it there. But we might as well mention it. And correct me if I'm wrong, Justin, but there's this. What is the company?
OpenAI.
It is OpenAI is the name of the company?
The name of the company is OpenAI.
Well, anyways, they actually maybe we can get the link and I'll link it under the show. But they made a robot that would learn to play Dota by itself from scratch. They said that they didn't start it with anything. They just put it in, and it would just like roam around the jungle and like not do anything. And then it just started learning how to get better and better and better. And eventually, it started beating all the professionals 1v1. It beat Arteezy. It beat Dindy. Went up against one wave of creeps. He got pushed out and killed after one wave of creeps, and Dindy gave up on live television.
I read a timeline of like how quickly it learned, and within one day. So on August 11th, when it beat Dindy, the next day on August 12th, that bot beat the bot that beat Dindy.
No
So
way.
within one day, it beat itself just from learning.
What?
Yeah, so it just gets better and better.
Well, I'm super excited about that because
they do say there's like ways to kind of cheese it. Like you can if you go and stand between like tier 2 and tier 3 mid on your opponent's side and aggro the creeps away. Eventually, you can just let the it'll just knock the tower down because it's not something he's used to seeing. Or if you get
after he sees it, it learns it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it already knows because you know about it. So obviously it's been done by somebody. So now it knows.
Yeah, but it depends. It all depends on like percentage base of how often it does it. So it's still not perfect because they said Pycat was able to beat it one time. He lost 2-1, but he won one game against it. Of course, this was been weeks ago, so it, he no telling if he could beat it now. I'm sure he couldn't. But he would come up and instead of getting the ability that you get when you capture souls on Shadow Fiend, he got Shadow Rays instead and just hit it with Shadow Razes like 3 times at the very beginning and was able to kill it and snowball it to win. But he couldn't do it twice. So
because it learned. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
crazy, but I'm super excited about it because that's how you get better. You play against people that are better than you. Like I wish that I had a friend that was 7K. That I could just like go play with and just learn from him or her.
Don't you have a couple 6K players on your friends list?
Mid 5, I think.
Yeah,
mid 5K, but yeah, man, that's how you learn. I mean, how do you get better at a sport? You play people better than you. I mean, that's just like how it is. You just play people, and if this bot gets crazy good, we can learn from the bot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's how we learn. We learn from experience, and Dota is no different.
You think that it's even possible at some point, maybe, because next year they want to do a full 5v5, right? So
yeah, and 5 professionals will lose.
What if they were able to take like all the data from a certain team? Like a team was able to take all the games from a certain team, plug it into this bot, and him learn from those games, and basically you could scrim against that bot instead of if you're coming up against a team.
What? That would be so cool.
And it's like it's limitless what you could do with it, right?
That's so cool.
And not only just for Dota, but like for AI in general, it's kind of like a big step because this has got backers from Elon Musk, and they're not doing this. OpenAI is not Dota specific. It's like AI in general, but they using it on Dota because it's open source and it's something easy that they can work on. So
yeah, it's super awesome. But is this going to possibly in the future change it to where we aren't watching professionals anymore? We'll have favorite bots.
no,
We'll be watching bots play against bots and rooting for our favorite bots.
I don't think so, because part of the reason why I watch Dota is for the storylines of players and, you know, this team lost to this team, or this guy used to play on this team, or, you know what I'm saying? It's not just about me.
But that's the thing
Dota.
about artificial intelligence is they can have their own, you know, like
Sure.
their own play style. Like this robot can have his own play style,
I know,
because
but
of the way
it's
he
not-
learns.
It takes the human aspect out of it, and I don't think it's nearly.
I'm just saying,
as fun to watch.
I
It's
want
like, would you watch?
Edward Bot.
I'm just saying, would you watch like somebody play FIFA where no one's actually playing it? Would you watch it?
I don't know.
I don't think I would.
I don't know.
I
don't know. Maybe they would need to paint a face on
But,
the bot.
you know, something
like on
that-
the computer.
I actually recently found out that I had no idea about is apparently, and I still don't know how to do this because I haven't looked it up, but you can add in scripts, like custom scripts for bots, so where that people have made for the bots, and you can play against them yourself.
What do you mean?
I mean, people create bot scripts, and there's a way to do it on Dota where you can play against different kind of scripts that are better than the ones that they have.
I had no idea.
And sometimes I play against bots, especially if I have work and I know
I see you.
I may not be able to finish in time. I'll play a game of bots. Plus, also it's a nice little finger warm up.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's good. Way to keep it professional.
Oops. But yeah, that's awesome, man. I wanna see where this goes. I'm very excited.
Maybe maybe you'll help your Weaver play a little bit.
Man, my Weaver play is fine. My Weaver play is fine.
Hey man, I was watching you. I'm just saying.
Dude, we won that game, and you were in the game too.
I know. I did.
All right.
I had 31 assists that game.
You did, and I was like positive 15, so
That's true. Not unlike that.
I didn't fuck up too hard.
That's true. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Well, it's hard to lane against a Huskar, man, when you have no health. I'm pretty sure at level 1, when he throws one burning spear, just the burn over time, I think it's like 40 damage or something. It's something crazy.
Yeah.
And that's just the burn. So like 40 damage plus his 50, like that's 100, I don't know. It sucks. It isn't fun. Maybe that's not perfect math, but it isn't fun. But
yeah, I have been on a tear though recently. My last 10 games, I'm 9-1,
which is awesome. If only you played ranked, it would actually show. But
hey man, you can look. It still says win, 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 win.
Well, I would. Okay, well, you do you, man, but I still want you to start playing ranked. Because you can get your MMR way higher than 1850 or whatever the hell it is.
MMR just doesn't mean much to me, man. It just doesn't. I don't know why. I just don't. Something about it, man, gets me anxious, gives me anxiety.
Well, don't let it. Just relax.
You know how I don't let it?
How?
I don't play it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah.
I guess you got me there.
That's how it is. I mean, it doesn't get me that bad. It's not like that big of a deal, but like, I don't know. I also like to play multiple heroes, even though it doesn't show it recently because I've been playing I played like 4 Spirit Breaker games in a row.
Spirit Breaker's really good right now.
He is. He's really good roaming, I think, early
He
game.
is. And I was thinking about playing IO and like practicing IO. Remember when I used to call him EO?